Hey, good morning, all. So plans change, right? That's how life goes sometimes. And so I know yesterday I said we were going to listen to chapter 7 today, and we're going to, but I'm also going to add chapters 8 and 9 to that, okay? And that sounds like more than what it really is, okay? All three chapters combined is roughly 24 minutes, okay? So they're really short chapters. And so part of the change of plans is as I looked ahead to next week, we are getting really short on time, kiddos. Okay. And so I want to be able to wrap this up today. Um, yes, we are still going to hopefully get the two learning checks turned in today. But again, if you don't, then it's just about getting them into getting them into me as soon as you possibly can. So I can give you feedback. All right. And then you're also building in the process a big part of the final essay. Okay. With these learning checks on Monday, I will give you a learning check over this section, which will include 7, 8, and 9. Importantly, as I'm going through and giving feedback on those that have been turned in, a couple of you either missed somewhere along the line, or I didn't clearly explained somewhere along the line that you were using the same universal theme all the way throughout all three learning checks. So if you pick fear for section 1, you have to use fear in section 2. You have to use fear in section 3. Really, what it ends up being is you have to use fear for the entire essay. All right. So please make sure that you're only selecting one central theme to use for these learning checks and ultimately the final. Okay. And so then Monday, the plan is we're going to do learning check 3. All right. It shouldn't take you too terribly long. And then on Tuesday, I'm actually going to give you the final. Don't let that stress you out too much. Okay. Because we're building the big bulk of that right now. Essentially, what it's going to look like is you'll have to write a short introduction. You will have to turn your CCCs into short paragraphs. All right. And then you'll write a short conclusion. Okay. And so there's some work there, but it shouldn't be too terribly taxing. And I believe we'll get it done completely on Tuesday. The reason I want to do that is by Tuesday, I want to be completely done with night, mostly because we have to, we're out of time. And then that'll leave Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for wrapping up Wisdom Writers. Okay. And then when we come back on Monday, Tuesday for the two final days, our focus will primarily be on writing our My Learning, My Story select and support grading letters to me. Okay. So with that, please don't let this overwhelm you. It's not as much as it looks like. All right. And, I'm assigning this today and I'm saying it's due on Monday. So get to it when you can, at the latest by Monday, please, for your own sake. I would rather you make getting the learning check for 1 and 2 in first. Okay. As always, reach out if you need some help. All right. And remember, don't stress, Chicos. We got this. Promise. Okay. Later.